Federal agents raided LeBron's multi-million-dollar homes in Los Angeles and Ohio, sweeping through every corner, collecting phones, laptops, and financial documents. To fans, it was unthinkable. To insiders, it was terrifying. What began as a routine probe into suspicious NBA betting activity had transformed into a full-blown federal investigation that could rock the entire sports world. Wire transfers, encrypted messages, leaked medical files, everything led back to one man, LeBron James. The same man who'd built a legacy on control, discipline, and dominance was suddenly surrounded by suspicion. It all began with Damon Jones, LeBron's longtime friend, former teammate, and trusted ally. Court documents revealed that Jones had been secretly leaking LeBron's private injury information to underground betting rings. One message from February 2023 told a bettor to place heavy money on the Milwaukee Bucks, because LeBron would be sitting out that night with an injury. Just hours later, he did. The Bucks cruised to victory, and the Lakers fell apart. Investigators found more. Another leak in January 2024 before a Thunder game. More insider tips, more profits for the ring. The evidence stacked up fast. Damon Jones wasn't just a former teammate anymore. He was a key suspect in one of the darkest scandals in NBA history. As the story unraveled, the FBI shifted their focus from Jones to something far bigger. Raids on LeBron's homes weren't just for show, they were strategic, authorized by a federal warrant that listed his name under coordination of privileged information. That's not a phrase used lightly. It usually means conspiracy. Agents were looking for proof that LeBron's financial accounts were somehow connected to Jones's betting operation. Phones were seized, encrypted tablets taken, and digital records examined. Every step pointed toward a mystery deeper than gambling. Fans couldn't believe it. How could someone like LeBron, a global icon and symbol of professionalism, be caught in something like this? But the timing was too suspicious to ignore. The key Bucks game Damon Jones leaked about happened just 2 days after LeBron broke Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's all-time scoring record, a moment meant to cement his legacy forever. Then, suddenly, LeBron skipped the next game. The exact game Jones had whispered about. Coincidence or cover-up? The questions spread like wildfire. The league tried to calm the storm. Officials said the investigation was focused on Jones alone, that LeBron was only cooperating as a witness. But legal analysts weren't convinced. The FBI doesn't raid a witness. They raid a suspect. Meanwhile, LeBron's camp stayed eerily quiet, saying only that they were fully cooperating. To some, that sounded like diplomacy. To others, it sounded like damage control. Inside sources claimed that LeBron's name appeared in old guest coordination messages for exclusive private events dating back to 2018. Some even said his contact information was found in phone logs from the mogul security team. None of it was confirmed publicly, but online investigators were already piecing together screenshots, flight records, and photos, drawing their own conclusions. Social media became a courtroom of its own, each thread another theory about what was really going on behind those polished smiles and red carpet appearances. Through it all, LeBron maintained his signature calm in public. Courtside appearances, designer cardigans, and that familiar grin. But insiders said he was changing. Big interviews were canceled, travel was cut down, and his communication with the press had nearly stopped. To many, it looked like a man under immense pressure. To others, it looked like a calculated retreat while lawyers worked behind the scenes. One PR expert said, "When someone like LeBron goes silent, it means the legal team has taken over." And still, the whispers grew. 2 of LeBron's biggest sponsors had already hit pause on active campaigns, waiting to see how the situation unfolded. The NBA was treading carefully, knowing that one wrong statement could ignite a PR explosion. Meanwhile, the FBI was tightening its net, cross-referencing ledgers, bank transfers, and communication logs between Damon Jones, entertainment executives, and athletes. There were overlapping names, overlapping money, and too many coincidences to ignore. What started as an insider betting case now looked like the tip of something much darker. An intricate web connecting basketball, celebrity circles, and secretive financial networks. But beneath all the noise, one truth stood out. LeBron's loyalty might have been his greatest downfall. His friends weren't just friends. They were everywhere. Courtside, in locker rooms, on team flights, even at private events. Some had no official role, yet moved as if untouchable. People warned him for years about the company he kept, about the ones who benefited from his trust. But LeBron always stood by them. To him, loyalty was sacred. He had built his life on never turning his back on those who were with him from the beginning. Yet now, that same loyalty might be the key reason his name sits in the center of an FBI operation. Experts say it's a pattern they've seen before. Fame creates small, impenetrable circles. Ones built on trust but corroded by dependency. The higher the pedestal, the easier it is for the wrong person to climb up with you. Psychologists believe that in worlds like LeBron's, loyalty isn't about trust anymore, it's about survival. But when those circles start to crack, they don't just collapse, they implode. The FBI is now examining whether that unbreakable loyalty allowed confidential team information and private communications to leak into the hands of people who used it for profit. If so, the fallout could redefine the line between sports and organized corruption forever. Now, as the investigation expands, people are asking the question no one dared to before. Is LeBron James the victim of his own loyalty, or has that loyalty been masking something far more dangerous? Each new report adds another layer to the mystery, and each day without a word from him only deepens the suspense. Whether this ends in vindication or downfall, one thing is certain. The image of perfection that defined LeBron James is now under the brightest, harshest spotlight of his career. So, what do you think really happened behind the scenes? Was LeBron's silence a smart move from a man caught in chaos? Or is there something deeper he doesn't want the world to see? Let's talk about it in the comments below.